What is up, my fellow hip hop heads and music lovers in general? My name is G Vance, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the second upload for today, the second review I gotta do today. So let's get right to it. For this video, I'm gonna be reviewing the new second studio album called Return to Wherever, and it's by the Canadian rock band TWRP. TWRP, or as it spells out, Tupperware Remix Party. I'm pretty sure is what it was, how you spell that name out. But I call them twerp, and I'm pretty sure everyone else calls them twerp. So we're going with twerp. Okay. Um, Bear with me because this is gonna be a very weird one. Yes, I'm really into like hip hop and all that, but I'm also into a lot of other different stuff. And twerp is one of like the weird underrated bands that I listen to that people like don't understand why. And every time I explain it to them, they they understand why I listen to it, but like they wouldn't do it in their spare time. So I'm hoping I can convince some of you to go check these guys out because they're honestly really underrated. Um, I would consider them as the underrated version of Daft Punk. Only in my opinion, I would say that Twerp goes way, way like more beyond to what Daft Punk does. A quick history with me and Twerp's music. Back in the summer of 2017, I want to say. Well, it wasn't the summer of 2017. It was somewhere in 2017. Um, I went to my first concert, and I went to go see the comedic band known as Ninja Sex Party, and before they came out, Twerp actually came out to perform first, like to open up for them, and that was my first time ever experiencing Twerp, and I was kind of like confused on like what the fuck I was on like what the fuck I was like looking at or what I was doing or like like what I was listening to, but at the same time I was like I kind of fuck with this for some reason. um so some things that you have to know about Twerp, because they actually explained it live at that concert that I went to. um when when they realized that there were some people that had no clue that like what the fuck was going on. Basically, Twerp is a rock band from the future and the 90s, or it might have been the 80s, something like that, and from Canada. So, that's kind of what they explained to us. And to be honest, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, um, like I still don't really understand, like, how to explain it to you guys, but I'll say that what I like about Twerp is that they're like unique. They perform in like these like very like weird costumes, but at the same time they look pretty cool. Their identities are all like like unknown. Like nobody knows who these guys are. Like they even like have like a little like history about them. Like a little story that they say to their fans. Of like the main singer in the band. Traveling through space and time to meet his bandmates and creating this band. So it's like I guess what I really like about Twerp is that when I say they go beyond Daft Punk, is that they like share a lot of like stories from space and time. It's like their own original and like unique stories of like like of their crazy adventures in space and time. And like it honestly they take you through a ride. You know what I mean? It's like these guys are like mostly like helping they're mostly helping um NSP uh to make like their little like comedy albums. Like for those of you who are really big NSP fans, then Twerp are the band that like helps them out with all the instrumentals and shit, like who are always in the background like playing their instruments. um but you know when they're not like doing that with NSP, they're pursuing like their own career in music, like outside of comedy. And like they make what I believe is beautiful music, in my opinion. Like every like instrumental like portion in the album, it's like it's really fucking good. Like I don't know who the guitarist for this band is. Like I don't know what his name is. But like that dude has some mad fucking skills. Like I'm not even gonna lie, like that guy is honestly like one of the best guitarists I fucking know for a fact. You know, these guys are they're big believers and like in friendship, you know, sticking together no matter what, like always being there for each other. And the message that I personally love from them is their message of respect her. Whether that's a girlfriend, a mother, a sister, a cousin, a friend, etc. Respect her because she is the only one you got, and you'll never find anybody like her. And I really love that message. Like these guys are like the reason why I always like treat every girl or woman in my life right now like with the respect that they deserve. It sounds really corny and really fucking like uh lame, but like I really appreciate like the lessons that these guys have taught me, and like that's like part of the reason why I really like enjoy these guys a lot. This album is really good. They kind of like play it out as if somebody is like doing a radio host, and they're like taking us through like piece by piece through the album, and telling us listen to this song, it's fucking good. It's pretty much like someone hosting a radio show, like a radio like album release party show, and just taking us through the journey that is this album. I think my favorite song from this album is probably "All Night Forever." I think I think it's what it's called. It's the last track, and it's pretty much a love song. It's not a TWRP album without at least one love song, and this love song is a really fucking good one. Um, it makes you want to grab the person you love and just hold them tight. Just in silence in that moment. It's a really good song. It's a really good album. And I guess that's all I gotta say. So hope you guys enjoyed my review. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram down below. As always, DM me for requests. Go ahead and follow TWRP on Instagram down below. Their new album, Return to Wherever, is out now. Go listen to it if you haven't already. I promise you will not regret it. With that being said, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the third upload for today. And don't forget to stay happy. Let's make this night last all night forever until the future.